Yo, it's your boy Mr. Preach, man, and welcome back to another video. I hope y'all woke up feeling amazing and feeling great. In today's video, I want to talk about something a little different, man. As many as y'all know, I was addicted to porn for a long time, real long time. So I really wanted to make a video on how I was exposed to it and how I got addicted to porn at a young age, man. So from what I can remember, the way it started or something was I was over this girl's house when I was like maybe 6 or 7, and she had shown me something on the computer. And like I got like a tingle in my mind. I knew I wasn't supposed to watching it. Knew I wasn't supposed to be watching it because it just felt weird. But I felt like a tingle. And I was like, what is that? And she was like, I don't know. I found it on my dad's computer. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. So that's the first time I felt like I ever seen it. But then feeling like I got started really getting into it, I was probably about 10 years old. And I was in Boy Scouts, or like just Cub Scouts. And there's one Cub Scout friend I had. I forgot his name, but he basically had told me something. He was like, oh yeah, my favorite porn star is Jada Fire. And I'm like, what's a porn star? He's like, you don't know what a porn star is? I said, no. And he was like, all right, I'm gonna look up Jada Fire. So he showed me that. It was like this black porn star or something like that. He showed me that, and I'm like, okay, like this kind of like brought back like memories. Like, I don't know, like PTSD memories from when the girl showed me that stuff. I was like, okay, and so I kind of felt like interested in it now because I was a little bit older, about to hit puberty, 10 years old and stuff. Either 10 or 9, man. I can't really remember the age group, but like, I don't know, I just know I was really young. And so I go home and I look up her name, and I see a whole, like, that's when I click that search button, that little magnifying glass, bro, and press images. I seen a whole bunch of stuff that opened up a door that I wish I never opened up. So ever since then, like, I just started like typing like Jada Fire. So I was like, okay, there must be other stuff. There must be other women and stuff like that I could find. So then I used to type big boobs. I remember typing big boobs on the computer, or like boobies on the fucking computer. And I pressed images, and that opened up a whole nother world. But one time my grandmother walked in on me and caught me, but I shut the computer. Like, you could shut the computer screen off, but not the whole computer. So I shut the computer screen off quick as shit, man. I remember it was like yesterday. And I shut it off, and she was just walking around the room, and she was like, looking for something. And she was like, you know what time it is? I said, no. She was like, oh, let me check on the computer. I said, hold up, wait. I said, my game's downloading. So I turned it off quick as shit. But then I forgot all about it because she told me to come clean something up. So then she gets on the computer later on, and she's like, what is this? So bro, I blame that shit on my fucking grandfather. I'm like, I don't know. He was the last one on the computer because I felt so scared. I'm like, oh shit, I fucked up. Not knowing that could have fucked up their marriage. I was like, yeah, no, it was him. I ratted that. Bro, I ratted him out, bro. I ratted that man out, man. Put the blame on him. And he knew he probably wasn't watching that stuff, so he probably knew, like, okay, that was me. So he probably took one. He probably said it probably was him. But yeah, man, it was on there. And then I'm like, okay, I can't get caught on this computer anymore. So I'm like, what other devices I have? Man, I tried on my DS when I had a DS. I was down bad, bro. I got on the Wii. The Wii used to have an internet browser. I used to get on the Wii and type big boobs all the time. And then sometimes I would change the name to Boomerang. So I would type BOO, and I would type Boomerang, like the Cartoon Network or something like that, and act like, oh, I was searching up for boomerang.com, but I actually didn't type boobs. I used to be a slick motherfucker when I was young, because I almost got caught again. Bro, but then from there, like, I was watching it and, like, you know, started doing what guys do when they watch it. I don't even know how I started doing that. I don't remember that. I guess we just found out by ourselves. But I started doing that, and man, like, I remember doing it and it felt good, and I'm like, okay, this feels good. And I remember the first time, like, I had, you get what I'm saying, did what we do when we finished, and nothing came out though, bro. Nothing came out, and I was like, oh, that felt good. Like, and it sounds so weird, like, talking about it, just because, like, I like, bro, that, all that shit feeling good as a kid and stuff like that, watching that stuff, led to, like, a lot of people, a lot of guys in this country and girls getting an addiction to something. So yeah, like I said, it felt good. Nothing came out, but I'm like, oh, that felt good. I want to do it again. So I kept doing it and kept getting that little tingle. I used to call it a tingle. Like, oh, I would get tired. I would feel like I get a tired feeling. So then I asked my friend, I'm like, do you know what this is? He was like, yeah, my older brother showed me. And I'm like, okay, so this must be normal. Like, everybody's watching it. Like, everyone's getting that tingle feeling. I was like, did you ever get a tingle? He was like, yeah, I get tired, I get sleepy. So I'm like, okay. All right, so when I'm watching these videos, I see other people like finished it, and I'm like, oh, mine's broke or something like that. So I used to Google like, oh, why am I not having white stuff come out my stuff? So then I start going into like the videos and stuff, man. And cause at first I was just doing the images, like I was just pressing booze for like the images and stuff, but I found out there was videos now. And I'm like, oh boy, this is about to like change the game. So I had my tablet, and I used to watch on my tablet, bro. I used to have like all the websites and stuff like that at like 11 years old, bro. And like it just started feeling good, bro. And I remember the first time that like something came out of there, and I'm like, oh, I finally did it. So I called some family member or something like that. I'm like, I was freaking out because I'm like, it's not white, it's not white. I was like, it's tree sap. So bro, I walk up to my mom's room. I'm like, Mom, I got it sounds weird saying it, but I'm like, Mom, I got tree sap coming out my private. And she was like, what the hell? And she was like, what the hell? So then she looked at my tablet and she's like, Demetrius, why are you watching this? Da 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 da. And I was just like, I didn't know what to say. Like, I'm just like, okay, all my friends said it's okay. Now I'm thinking it's okay. So she took my tablet, she deleted all that. But then, man, I just started like watching it every day. Like coming home from school, I would just watch it every day. Like, bro, oh shit. I would literally just come home from school, watch it every night before I go to bed, like a drug. Go to sleep, do it. And I was in middle school at this time after I got out of elementary school. And now everybody was doing it. Everyone was talking about it. You know, people was doing, just saying a whole bunch of shit. Like, oh yeah, porn is good, da 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 da, it's good to masturbate. All that. In middle school, you think it's okay, man. And NoFap probably was around this time, but nobody was talking about it as big as it is now. So then in school, like, bro, it would get down bad to the point, like, I'll be bringing it to school, bro. Like, I'll literally bring my tablet to school, have it in my book bag, and just like be watching that shit. Like, bro, niggas was a gooner, bro. I was a gooner, bro. Before gooner was a word, I was a mini gooner, bro. But I was like, yeah, bringing it to school. And then, bro, it got so bad to the point, bro, where like my mom was just so fucked up, bro. Like, I somehow connected to the AirPlay on the teacher's computer, bro. And I went to the fucking bathroom, bro. I went to the bathroom to watch that shit, and I'm like, okay, why is the video not playing? And on the fucking intercom in the room next to me, I hear, and I hear moaning and shit, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, bro. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to get in trouble. I'm like, okay, so instead of disconnecting, I just shut the tablet off. So I shut the tablet off, bro. And I'm like, okay, shit, like, I hope they didn't know it was me. So I walk back in the classroom acting like nothing happened, and all the kids are laughing, and the teacher's like trying to shut it off. So now everyone's thinking that the teacher was watching porn in the classroom or something like that. Bro, tell me why the principal calls me down to the office. I'm like, oh my God, they found out. So bro, I get down to the office, and bro, there's like, we know what happened. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you were watching inappropriate videos, you connected to the teacher's shit. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, how do they know? So, but it said Meech's iPad connected to AirPlay. I'm like, damn, they know it's me. So bro, they call my mom, they lock my phone up, or lock my tablet up for like 2 weeks. I'm like, why didn't they just give you the tablet? Why they have to take it? But I was like, damn, is this not normal? Like bro, I'm really gooning in school right now, bro. So then it just started getting worse and worse to the point where it's like, bro, I literally used to just smoke weed. When I started smoking weed, I would smoke weed literally just to go bust a nut, bro. To watch some porn, bro. Cause it felt 10 times better. Like, adding weed and masturbation and porn, bro, that's all the bad shit that you're putting in your body. And when you add that shit all together, like, that's like a super drug, bro. And it's like a super hit of dopamine. And bro, I literally like would just smoke the weed. I would make an eighth last like a month, bro. I would make little pipe shits and just smoke the weed so I could go get that good feeling masturbation, bro. And then like, that's when that shit stopped being enough. You feel me? Like that shit started being like, okay, it still feels good, but like, you know, I want something better, man. So that's when, bro, I started watching the fucking gangbangs and all that weird shit. Fucking, hold up, yeah. I started oh my God, bro. I started watching like the gangbangs and like just the videos of like so many girls type shit like that, and just all like the different weird fetishes and shit like that is normalized today. Like, you feel me? Like just the weird shit. And then my friend came up to me one time, he was like, yeah, he was like, what's your favorite porn? I was like, oh, I just like watching like Latina girls. And he was like, oh, I like watching like Step Brother, Step Sis. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, why would you even watch that? He's like, I don't know, everybody watches it. And that's when I started realizing, okay, now if motherfuckers is watching that shit, that's fucking with their mind, bro. And I'm like, okay, that shit is weird. Like, why the fuck would you want to watch that? He was like, I don't know. He was like, it's just, it feels better than the regular stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like even as a kid, that shit didn't sit right with me. Like, oh, you watching that shit? Like, yeah, they not your real family members, but bro, that shit is like, you're thinking about it, your real fucking sister or some shit like that. Like, bro, that's weird, bro. So long story short, like, me and my friends would just talk about it more, and then my one friend was like, oh yeah, I started watching like tranny porn. I'm like, what is that? And I was like, I heard the word tranny before. So he's like, oh, it's basically girls who got pee-pees. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, okay, nigga, like now you watching some weird ass shit. So like I said, I thought I was weird for watching fucking hella girls on like one guy. I'm like, damn, it just look like he got bitches and shit like that. Like, you feel me? But these motherfuckers is sitting here watching like weird shit. So I'm like, okay, y'all fucked up in the head. Bro, literally, that was probably like 12, 13, I was saying that shit. So then I would go in streaks of like, before I even knew about NoFap, like just not watching porn, because it wasn't, I knew that shit wasn't good for you and shit like that. But then I would just start doing it again, bro. And then I was just like, bro, like every time I do it, I feel bad. Like I would literally get home from high school, not talk to no girls, straight to smoke weed, play Fortnite, and beat my meat and go to sleep, bro. I would do that. And bro, like that literally like opened up a whole new like thing in my mind, bro. It was just like, bro, I'm not supposed to be doing this. I feel like shit every time I do it. So why am I doing this? But yeah, man, like the whole like just getting into different things growing up and like being exposed to that shit at a young age, bro, and how it shaped me to the man I am today, like promoting not watching porn, telling grown-ass men stop watching porn. Like, bro, like it's crazy how one little instant can make a butterfly effect and like change the whole world, like change your whole life. Like if I never would have seen porn at that age or seen porn in general, bro, like I probably would have been a completely different person. But then I want to have this channel, so I look at it as a thing like that. But yeah, man, like I feel like my addiction came from being exposed at a young age, and I want to let y'all know how I got addicted to that shit. And like, you feel me? Like I didn't really feel like I received a lot of love growing up, you know, from family members how I should have. So I self-loathed, and before weed, like I started self-loathing and watching porn because it felt good. It's the only thing that made me feel good. It felt like love. I got that good feeling. So, you know, when you get a good feeling from something, you want to keep doing it. My bad, y'all, my big camera died. But man, like I was saying, it's replacing what you're supposed to get that good feeling from. You're supposed to get that good loving feeling from family, from walking outside, running, man. But I found that at a young age, and I just thought it was like normal. Everybody was doing it, so I didn't think too much of it. But then after I would do it every time, that's when the bad luck would come. And I'm like, okay, why every time I beat my meat I get bad luck? Like I would be going into it thinking like, okay, once I finish this, something bad's gonna happen, man. And so I knew it was bad since a kid, since the first time I seen it. Like, oh, I knew I'm not supposed to be watching this. But that's where it traps you at. It's like snake venom. Once you get a little bit of snake venom in you, it's gonna infect your whole body, and that's what happened. Like, you feel me, man? Like, and I was addicted to that for over 12 years, bro. A 12-year addiction that's like so normalized now. Like I said, it's normalized. That's why I thought it was okay. Like smoking weed before, it wasn't normalized, so not a lot of people wanted to do it, but now it's more normalized, so they smoke weed. You know, taking pills was not cool, but now it's normalized, so everyone wants to take pills. Lean, you get what I'm saying? Like when stuff starts to get normalized and other people see other people do it, we become followers, we come in this rat race. Porn was made to destroy us as men. And it destroyed me as a man for a long time, and I'm trying to reclaim that. I'm going to reclaim that. But I see the people that are long gone from it, long lost, bro. Like sexual shit will fuck your whole life up, bro, literally. Like look at all the people that like got addicted to porn while they were young, became like Jeffrey Dahmer, started killing people, raping people. Look at the people who are watching the fucking illegal shit, doing illegal shit, bro. All stem from something that, you feel me, they came across probably at a very, very young age. You know what I'm saying? And once you start an addiction with something, bro, and you get in a routine of it, it's hard to get out. It's hard to get out, and it's hard to stay at that level of addiction that you need. Like I said, bro, in my first video that like I spoke about this, I was like, yeah, like bro, I used to imagine like other people with my girl, and I'm like, this shit is really fucking with my head, bro. Like I was like, nigga, I'm a cuck? No, we are not cucks around here, man. We are not no cucks around here, man. But then I was like, yeah, it's really messing with my mind. So it was just like starting from watching something so simple caused a lot of problems in my life, trying to get real women, like with the confidence and stuff like that, man. But hey, like I said, that was just my quick little story time on how I got addicted to porn at a young age. You know, basically just friends showing me, and ever since there, it spiraled downhill. But yeah, man, with that being said, man, Tribal Cologne on sale right now. I don't mean to just put this in your face and tell you to go buy it, but if you want to try some that smells very good and very pleasant and stuff like that, the ladies be on you, Tribal Cologne, $24.99, man. With that being said, man, it's your boy Mr. Preach. Subscribe to the tribe. I'll catch you on the next video, man. I love y'all, gang.